All right, so they dropped this raid digest thing that they do. They did this one not long after they did the video yesterday, which got everybody pretty hype. I think there was a little bit of apprehension about the new Red Star system, especially if you played Marvel Strike Force, but I think overall everybody was pretty hype about everything they saw in the video. And they just dropped this post, and it seems like they kind of sucked the wind out of everybody's sails. Real quick here, the big thing we'll go ahead and just get out of the way early is that they showed 3x in the video, but there will be no 3x speed in this update or in the near future. I don't understand this. We know they use 3x. We know they tell us that it's not possible and then they use it. We know that's a thing. We've known that for a long time. I don't know what they think they're accomplishing now by telling us it can't happen for us. I really don't know if they think everybody's just that dumb, or I guess there's not much we can do about it anyway, but it's kind of a bad thing to overlook when you know that there's something that's that important to everybody, to have it be in that video, in the what's next video, and then to drop this announcement after and go, no, that's not happening. We know that time consumption is a concern for a lot of players, so we're focusing on gameplay solutions such as super raids or recently implemented gear upgrades. The immediate gear upgrades thing is great. It should have happened a long time ago, though. And yeah, we have it now and that's fine. But if we're looking at how long it's taken them to solve some of these simple problems, that was a very simple thing that we've been telling them about for years. We've been telling them, hey, gear rolling is way too slow. And then Farbsoft made software that sped it up. It's still, I think, should be embarrassing to Plarium that Farbsoft is just a guy who plays their game, and he made software that complements Raid by far better than anything they've ever done. There's so many things about RSL Helper and that software he made that is better than anything Plarium's done for Raid. That should make them feel some type of way. You know what I mean? That's not good. I think they did that. It's almost like they did that in response to him rather than for the players. You know what I mean? But regardless, the net result is the same. We got it and it's good. It just took a long time. They're not doing a good job really of implementing these time-saving features that they've been talking about for the last year at least. Super raids in a couple of places is nice. It's nice to have it in Faction Wars, but it doesn't really solve the problem, especially with Hydra getting implemented, and now with this new dungeon getting implemented. That's just something else to farm. That's something else to do every day. And the rate at which they're adding things to do that take a long time versus what they're doing to save us time is very lopsided. They are keeping us in the game way longer than they're giving us anything to save time, which in a way is kind of their job, right? They want us to be in the game for a long time, but you can't just be blatantly abusive about it. You know what I mean? You have to bend a little bit here. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what they do, what other time-saving, what they call it? Gameplay solutions, yeah. It's going to be interesting to see what they come up with. Because, I don't know. Some of it I don't want. I don't want, auto clan boss clear. I don't really want that. But something's got to be done. I would like a ×3 on clan boss, at the very least. I don't want everything to turn into auto clears. I don't want it to be, because that was one of the things with Marvel Strike Force is once you cleared something, most of the stuff turned into auto clear stuff. So it turned into this thing where I was logging in, and in 10 or 12 minutes, I was done with everything. I'd gone through all my resources. I'd farmed everything I needed to farm. So I got so used to that with Marvel Strike Force that when they started adding content that kept me in the game longer, it annoyed me. It's like I don't have time for this now. This has worked into my routine to be a 10 to 15 minute thing a day. And now y'all want to keep me here for another 20 minutes. I've got other stuff to do. And I enjoy playing Raid. So like I said, I don't want everything to turn into auto clears, but I also understand that playing Raid is my job. It's my job to log in and play this game and make videos for this game, and I do other things with my day, but like I have the time in the day to give it, and I still sometimes don't feel like I have time to do everything I need to do. So people that don't have the same time that I have to give it, I know aren't getting to do all the things that they need to do. So something needs to be done for sure. So I guess we just have to wait and see, but it's pretty aggravating that the X3 speed thing, that they let that slip through, that no one caught that in the making of that video, and it got out, and you know, everybody thought it was coming, and then it's not coming. And I get it. I make videos too. Sometimes it's easy to let something like that slip through. You know, it's humans on that end too, making the videos, but still kind of a bummer. I feel like that's a big one. That's a big slip up, right? You got hundreds of thousands of people who probably saw that by now, who are like excited about that. And now you're like, oh, by the way, no, not now and not anytime soon. So bummer. The BlueStacks thing. I think that's they have never liked us referring BlueStacks. They want us to refer Plarium Play or mobile, but there's no incentive for us to do that. There's incentive for us to promote BlueStacks to you guys because BlueStacks pays and Plarium does not. Plarium has no sort of referral system in place like that. So when this new referral champ came out thing, it was a good opportunity for a lot of the guys to do the BlueStacks thing. I have stopped pushing Raid for BlueStacks because it's just pointless at this point to try to do it for a number of reasons that I'm not going to get into. But I think that is just a way to combat the creators pushing BlueStacks. They don't want us doing that. So they're making it where the referral system won't work through BlueStacks, or at least they're saying that. I don't know if that's true, but that's what they're saying. And I think that's just a way to hopefully make everyone less likely to use BlueStacks, I think is what it is. I don't know nothing about that. I haven't tried to do a referral thing through it. I haven't tried to promote it for Raid recently. So, but I think that's all that is. What else? Yeah, Awakened Champions. It's no secret that we aim to show as much useful information as possible about who and what you're fighting. Blessings will have the unique marker displayed in the bottom center part of the Awakened Champion avatar. So, like, that's fine, cool, whatever. And then CVC will not feature personal rewards. I don't know, man. It's like they drop these videos and they're real good at making these videos, and they get you hyped, and you forget momentarily. I forget momentarily how much I hate 3v3. I forget momentarily what a manipulative nothing game mode CVC is. Like, you know what I mean? You forget momentarily about a lot of the things that are still very problematic, and get stoked for the new stuff coming, and then they turn right around and ruin the new stuff too. So it's this really sucky cycle. And then occasionally they do something really good, and you're like, hey, maybe things are turning around. So, you know, I don't know what to say about it beyond that. It's a shame. It's a shame. There are a lot of easy fixes to a lot of the problems in this game that they're just not doing, that we've been telling them to do for a long time now. So they're very clearly not interested in our feedback, despite the fact that they say it in their announcements a lot. Like, we've been taking your feedback, and no, you haven't. No, you haven't. You're not using our feedback to do anything. You're gonna do what you've got. You've got your next 2 years planned out, and we know you do. You don't care about our feedback. So, yeah, it's a bummer. No 3X is coming anytime soon. Apparently, they're trying to not let the guys make any money on BlueStacks referrals. The shit follow-up announcement to what was a fun video. What was a really cool video with some really cool stuff in it. So, you know, Plarium's gonna do Plarium stuff, and that's the way it is. But works out for me. Lots of content here. Probably be some pretty good videos coming out in the next week. So I guess that's a positive for me. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I want to hear what you guys think. I didn't even catch the 3x speed thing the first time I watched the video. I had just woken up and I was just kind of focusing on the main elements of it. And then I went in the content creator chat and Ash was like, hey, before I talk about this 3x speed thing, is it real? And they wouldn't tell him. So, which was weird, right? Just tell him it's not real. Why you hanging everybody like that? Why you waiting? Because you wanted us to make videos on it and hype it up? That you could then come and shit on everybody's dreams? I don't understand why they do some of what they do unless they're really just mean. But I'm done. I'm done rambling about this, man. You know, it's Raid. We've all been here for a while. We know how this goes. So, whatever. Have a good one, guys. Later.